delighted to be here because we have talking about in about
Please.我们帛琉共和国惠恕仁总统阁下惠维瑞夫人，各位访团的贵宾，以及各位同仁，大家好。
Your Excellency Surangel Whipps Jr., President of the Republic of Palau, and Madam Whipps, distinguished members of the delegation, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
非常欢迎惠恕仁总统伉儷率团来访。这是惠恕仁总统上任以后首度出国访问，也是台湾在全球爆发疫情以来第一次接待外国的元首。
I would like to warmly welcome President Whipps, Madam Whipps, and your entire delegation. This is President Whipps' first overseas trip since assuming office. It is also the first time that Taiwan has received a foreign head of state since the outbreak of the global COVID-19 pandemic.
除了当面再次恭贺惠恕仁总统，我也要指出，这是中华民国台湾和帛琉的合作历史性的一刻。
President Whipps, allow me to congratulate you once again on assuming office. I would also like to note that this is a historic moment for cooperation between the Republic of China Taiwan and the Republic of Palau.
在后天，也就是4月1号，台帛旅游泡泡就要首航。在疫情挑战之下，这个安全旅行圈的模式，不仅是两国人民很关注，全世界也在看。
On April 1st, the day after tomorrow, the Taiwan-Palau travel bubble will see its first flight depart. In addressing the challenges brought about by the pandemic, this model for safe two-way travel is being closely watched not just by our own peoples, but also by the entire world.
就如惠恕仁总统所说的，台湾旅客可以享有到帛琉旅游的独家的待遇。那我们也看到许多台湾民众很期待到帛琉观光。
As you have pointed out, the opportunity for Taiwanese travelers to visit Palau is an exclusive arrangement. And indeed, we have seen that many people in Taiwan are very much looking forward to visiting Palau.
在这里，我要特别感谢惠恕仁总统对台帛邦谊的重视。外交部吴部长告诉我，总统阁下非常重视台帛旅游泡泡，亲自主持了多场的会议来推动，也邀请我国使馆同仁参与讨论。
I would like to take this opportunity to express my special gratitude for the value you place on Taiwan-Palau relations. Minister of Foreign Affairs Joseph Wu has explained to me the importance you attach to the travel bubble. You personally hosted multiple meetings to promote the plan, inviting officials from our embassy in Palau to join the discussions.
我也非常高兴，今年1月跟惠恕仁总统视讯通话，讨论到旅游泡泡的事宜，在短短2个多月以后，能够在台湾接待惠恕仁总统以及各位访团的贵宾。
In January, when I had a chance to talk with you via video link, we also discussed arrangements for the bubble. I'm very pleased that just 2 months later, we are receiving you and your delegation in Taiwan.
这几天，惠恕仁总统不但亲自参加观光推广说明会，也和台湾企业有许多的交流。这些行程不但引起台湾民众的关心，能让我们更加认识帛琉的魅力。
During this visit, you have attended a tourism promotion event and are also attending a number of exchanges with local businesses. Your itinerary is drawing public attention toward Palau and further opens our eyes to the beauty of your nation.
我知道惠恕仁总统有一个目标，那就是希望每年造访帛琉的台湾旅客可以达到10万人次。
I understand that you have a specific goal, namely to increase the number of Taiwanese visitors to Palau to 100,000 per year.
相信透过台帛旅游泡泡，我们将会开始朝这个目标来前进，也会一起告诉全世界，疫情过后安全的旅游模式是可行的。
I'm sure that with the launch of this travel bubble, we are advancing toward that goal. Together, we will show the world that this model for safe travel will be feasible as the pandemic subsides.
因此，我也要为帛琉观光代言一下。我访问过帛琉，对当地的海洋景观、传统文化以及保护环境生态的决心，都有很深刻的印象。我非常推荐台湾民众到帛琉旅游，也期待有机会能够再去访问。
On that note, I would like to offer my wholehearted endorsement of Palau's tourism sector. When I visited Palau, I was very impressed by its ocean views, traditional culture, and commitment to environmental protection. I strongly encourage Taiwanese people to visit Palau, and I look forward to going there again myself.
当然，推动观光的同时，也需要继续确保防疫。过去的1年，我们两国携手对抗疫情。包括台湾官方、民间捐赠医疗物资，还有星光医院团队提供协助，一起维持了帛琉零确诊的好成绩。
Of course, even as we promote tourism, our anti-pandemic safeguards will remain. Over the past year, we have worked in unison to combat the pandemic. Both the public and private sectors in Taiwan have donated medical resources to Palau, and a medical team from Xinguang Memorial Hospital has assisted Palau in maintaining its amazing record of 0 confirmed cases.
从防疫到观光，都说明了台湾和帛琉长期互相信任，建立出可靠的合作模式。展望未来，不论是在医疗、能源、教育、海洋安全或是南岛文化的合作上，我们一定也能写下更多成功的故事。
From anti-pandemic coordination to tourism promotion, our cooperation highlights the long-standing mutual trust between our countries and our steadfast approach toward collaboration. Moving forward, I am convinced that we will create even more successful stories in such fields as medicine, energy, education, maritime security, and Austronesian cultural exchange.
就像我今天要赠送给惠恕仁总统的礼品，是台湾族原住民用来分享食物、建立连结的分享刀。期盼迎接后疫情时代，台湾跟帛琉将会紧密的往来，一起实现更好的未来。
President Whipps, today I will be presenting a gift to you, a knife of sharing from the Paiwan tribe. These knives are used to prepare food and forge connections. In the same way, it is my hope that in the post-pandemic era, relations between Taiwan and Palau will grow even closer as we forge a better future together.
最后，再次欢迎惠恕仁总统伉儷率团来访，祝福我们的访团行程圆满顺利。谢谢大家。
In closing, I once again welcome President Whipps, Madam Whipps, and members of the Palau delegation. I wish you all a smooth and fruitful journey. Thank you.
Madam President Chai, members of the cabinet, and distinguished guests, on behalf of our delegation, I would like to say thank you for the gracious hospitality that has been shown from us from when we stepped off the plane until now, and I'm sure it continues until we leave. we feel at home when we are here. And we feel very honored and very privileged to be allowed to come into the country in this pandemic and begin what we've been working for so long and hard. And I'd like to say that your ambassador in Palau has been working very hard, along with Minister Wu and all of the members of your cabinet, to make sure that this is possible. And I would like to congratulate your government and the people of Taiwan for the success that you've had to keep your country COVID safe. I would say COVID free because really most of the cases came from outside.
Right.
So we look at it as that we are the same. We've been very fortunate in Palau to really look up to you and follow the model that you've had, and have had very strict quarantine requirements. To some extent, people at home think they're a bit excessive, but it's the safety of the people that has always come first. And I think that goes to show the values that both countries have, that people must be first. We have to take care of their lives, you have to keep them safe. And opening up this sterile corridor is all about opening with care and being safe. And we know that what we're doing will cause some inconvenience. It's not going to be exactly like travel before. However, we ask for people's patience because it's about safety. And as we continue to move forward, that will only improve. But it also has to do with trust. I think most importantly, having Minister Wu attend the inauguration ceremony helped build confidence in our people. Having the CEC team come to Palau and learn about what we've been doing in Palau helped build that confidence. And I hope that our visit here also helps with the people here and build the confidence that Palau is truly COVID-free. And they can see that it'll be just like traveling between Kaohsiung and Taipei. That should be our ultimate goal. And we have been very fortunate. What has also helped us in Palau is because being partners with the United States, they have been able to put us on their vaccine distribution list. So beginning in January, shortly before we talked, I had gotten my first shot. And then got my second shot right after the inauguration. So as of the time we left, 50% of the people in Palau had already received their first shot. And we hope, in the next couple of weeks, 50% would have already received their second shot. So we're well on our way toward herd immunity. And I think that's also what's giving the people in Palau, even though we're COVID-free, the confidence to say, we welcome the people of Taiwan, we welcome tourists from Taiwan. And what we had in the past few weeks is we had a team from the United States that came and helped us with doing some analysis. And President, I'd like to share that one of those statistics that was shared was, if we have this travel corridor with Taiwan, the chance of one COVID case coming from Taiwan to Palau is 1 in 4 million. So that's a 0.00000,
Right.
almost infinity chance of getting COVID. And that's because of what you have done here and demonstrated to the world. So I think by having this corridor, we can demonstrate to the world how two COVID-free countries and COVID-safe countries can work together and increase people exchanges. Most importantly for Palau, we've gotten a shot in our arm with the vaccine. By allowing the tourists to come in, you give us a shot in the arm for our economy. And that's very important. Because as you know, many of our people are out of work because we're very much dependent on tourism. Secondly, and probably more important than that, by allowing regular flights to Palau, we will be able to bring patients who have, through the past year, and thank you for allowing us to continue the charter flights and helping us get ready for this. Through the charter flights, we've been sending patients, but limited, because they're stuck here for a month waiting for the next flight. And it is heartbreaking when they have the people on the committee have to decide who goes and who doesn't go. By allowing regular flights, people that need critical care can come. In fact, over the past 10 years since we've had this medical referral program, over 3,000 patients have come for treatment in Taiwan. And it's an important part of our care for our people. So opening up this travel corridor helps us also take care of people and save those lives and extend those lives that are very much in need of medical treatment.
蔡总统阁下，今天非常高兴可以来到台湾，在此仅代表我们的全体团员在此之上非常高度的感谢，因为自从我们一下机之后，一直到现在，一路上都接到了大家热忱款待。那我相信之后几天也会是这样。那所以很高兴，那来到台湾，感觉就像自己的第二个家一样，非常的自在。今天也很荣幸有这个殊荣，可以带着大家在这个疫情期间来到台湾。那在这边也非常的感谢我们台湾驻帛琉的这个周大使，他一直都很辛勤的工作，在帮助我们。那另外还有吴部长以及各位的内阁成员，都是因为有这些人的共同努力，才能够成就今天这样的一个旅行。那在这边也要趁这个机会，恭喜台湾成功防疫，在成为一个以疫情来说是非常安全的国家，一个 COVID safe 的地方。那甚至我可以说，不只是 COVID safe， 还甚至是 COVID free， 没有疫情，因为大部分的疫情都是境外的这个案例。那所以其实这一路走来，帛琉也都一直很努力的，希望可以仿效台湾这边的这个例子，包括有一些非常适度的这个边境管制措施，这也都是我们跟台湾希望这边可以有更多的学习。那真的，当然做这些措施都非常的重要，因为都是为了保全人民的安全。那人民的安全是最重要的事情，这个是我相信我们两个国家都非常重视的价值，就是要让大家安全，让大家生活无虞。那当然就是这次的开放旅行不可能完全会跟疫情之前的旅游模式一模一样，可是也很希望说大家都可以多多包容海涵，因为必须要有这个耐心，可以确保所有的人安全，我们才可以真的进行下去。那我想另外能够成功，也是因为基于我们双方的互信是一个非常重要的元素。那我想之前很重要的一步呢，就是您派这个吴部长担任特使来参加我的就职典礼。这个举措呢，也让我们帛琉的人民可以有更多的对这个计划有更多的信心。那除此之外，由台湾这边的这个CECC。来帛琉这个实地考察，也为我们增进了许多的信心。那所以我们是很希望说，因为台湾帛琉两边都可以说是 COVID free 的地方，那从台湾去帛琉，其实感觉就很像是从高雄到台北一样，这样的轻松愉快。那其实当然一路上还有很重要的是来自其他伙伴的帮忙，包括了像是美国把帛琉放在这个可以接种疫苗的这个名单上面，所以从1月的时候开始，我们帛琉的大家就开始接种疫苗，我也是打了第1剂疫苗。那我们出发的时候，其实帛琉已经全国有1半的人口接种了第1剂疫苗，那希望接下来的几周也可以有大概1半的人口可以开始接种第2剂疫苗。那所以我们是很希望说可以赶快达到这个群体免疫这样子的阶段，可以好好的欢迎台湾的旅客来帛琉好好的玩。那之前的几周呢，美国还派了一团专家到帛琉来进行一些分析考察。那跟您分享一个数字，根据这个专家呢，他们说，如果应该说这个帛琉因为开放台湾旅客到帛琉玩而染疫的风险是400万分之一，就是0.00000好几，几乎是没有风险的意思。那所以这个我觉得也是证实了说我们台帛两方真的是做得非常的好，才能够有这样子的成绩。那希望透过这个旅游廊道，我们可以一起向世界展现说，我们两边之间是这样2个 COVID free 的地方是可以好好的合作，来一同促进人跟人之间的交流。那我们帛琉人接种疫苗对他们来说，不只是手背上打1针，其实也是为我们的经济注入一个强心剂。 因为我们帛琉是高度依赖这个旅游业，那所以疫情期间也受到很大的冲击。那除此之外呢？飞行可以航班之间可以在恢复之前的这个飞行也是很重要，因为这对我们的病患来说可以让他们赶快接受需要的治疗。那当然在泡泡启动之前，我们还是有航班往来，但是那个时候是透过专机1个月1次，大家都必须要等，还要排队，有排个优先顺序，不是所有需要治疗的人都可以马上出发。那但是现在航班恢复之后，我想那些所有需要紧急治疗、重要治疗的这个病患都可以接受到更好的照顾。那我们帛琉已经有3000位病患来到台湾接受治疗，所以这一次可以这样子重启边境，对我们来说真的还是一个保命的举措。
Madam President, and I'd also like to say that this past year has taught us a lot and demonstrated a lot. In particular, I'd like to talk about ways that we've innovated to try to combat the virus. It was with the help of Taiwan that we got our first PCR machines into Palau and have been able to test and make sure that nobody has the virus in Palau. But before that, we had to get the infectious control box shipped to Palau. And there was no way to get it because it was too heavy for the aircraft. So it had to be shipped on a fishing boat to get to Palau. But it got there. And that's the amazing part of the story. And, opening up this travel corridor, we had some questions of how exactly are we going to do it. And at the very last hour, we said, can we request that you do a PCR test at the airport before the passengers board the plane? And thank you for allowing us to do that, because I think that just raises the confidence, because although we can do testing in Palau, we trust you to do it here. And if there is a case, it's sterile. That plane coming to Palau is sterile. There's no chance of anything coming into Palau. So we appreciate those challenges that we've had and how we've worked together to solve them and continue growing and expanding the special relationship that we have. First off.
那蔡总统阁下在过去的1年之间，其实我们也学到了很多，那也有让我们有机会从中所获良多。那比方说，其实帛琉的第1台这个 PCR 检测的机器，就是有赖台湾提供帛琉的。那也是因为有这样的机器，我们才可以开始检测我们帛琉的人民，确保在地是没有疫情的状况。那除此之外呢，这机器很重，还要那个时候是透过渔船来把它载过来，一切都非常的不容易。而且东西都拿到了之后，后来大家还是有点手忙脚乱，到底要怎么做才好呢？都不是很确定。所以在这边也要特别感谢台湾这边后来接受了我们提出的要求，那就是说让台湾的旅客直接在台湾出境之前就先做好这个 PCR 的检测，只要确保说这个检测的结果是 OK 的，那就没问题了。当然，我们在帛琉还是可以做，但是我们非常信任台湾，只要台湾这边做的没有问题，那我们相信这整个就不会有问题了。所以面对这一连串的挑战，我们都非常感谢说有这个机会可以跟台湾一起携手解决问题一同促进两边的关系。
Our relationship has been long. It actually began before our country became independent by having the Chinese agricultural mission in Palau to help us with developing our agricultural sector. And furthermore, you've continued. And when we signed the diplomatic relationship 22 years ago till now, you've helped us in infrastructure development, education, healthcare, and I think more importantly, brought our cultures closer together to realize that what we share as Austronesians. Our countries share the same values of freedom, democracy, but at the same time, we also share the importance of our environment and our culture, and that we need to protect it and take care of it for our generations to come.
那么其实台帛双方的关系是非常历史悠久的。早在帛琉独立之前，在那个时候，因为台湾的这个农机团到帛琉就已经开始了我们两边的交往关系。那后来在22年前，我们双方终于签署了公报建立了正式的外交关系。 一路走来，台湾在很多领域上面都给我们大力的协助，包括了基础建设、教育、医疗，还有更重要的是，让两边的文化可以更紧密，让大家知道说，我们共享的这个南岛语族文化到底如何形塑我们。那另外两国也都非常的珍视自由民主的价值，除此之外也非常的重视我们的环境还有文化，也希望说都可以好好的保存这个文化，让它世世代代可以流传下去。
When we talked in January, President, I was very excited that we could get this travel bubble going, and I'm so excited that it finally is happening.
那1月跟总统阁下您讨论的时候，谈话的时候，那个时候就非常的兴奋，说泡泡终于即将要启动了。那现在正式启动了，真的是更兴奋。
We believe it's time.
真的时间到了。
And by doing this special travel corridor, I think it will only strengthen the strong relationship that we already have, further enhance it, and further bring our peoples closer together.
那透过这个特殊的旅游廊道的计划，我相信一定可以让我们本来就已经很深厚坚实的关系更上一层楼，也提升人与人之间的交流。
And the good news I just heard is that the first flight is already full. So
我听说这个第一班这个首航的航班都已经订满了。
And I hope every flight after that is full.
当然，期望之后每一班也都是满的。
And maybe we need we put a cap at 110, we need to increase that number. We also need to increase the number of airlines and flights coming into Palau. Because hopefully now we have so many people that want to come, and we need to make sure our doors are open and ready to accept them.
那所以也许之后我们也要讨论一下，说本来只有限110个位置，之后是不是应该要再更多？那另外也希望有更多的航线跟航班可以来到帛琉，因为现在大家都想来了，希望有更多的飞机可以把他们通通都载过来。
So I want to welcome all the people from Taiwan to come and visit and enjoy time under the sea, above the sea, and enjoy our culture. And have fun, because Palau should be about having fun. And I especially look forward to your visit, Madam President, in the near future. As we discussed, it will be coming soon, I hope.
Yes, definitely.
那最后要在这边欢迎所有的台湾人都来帛琉旅游，享受帛琉不管是在水上水下的时光，都可以好好享受帛琉所有的。那也进一步了解我们的文化。那更重要的是要来帛琉玩得开心，因为帛琉最重要的就是要让大家有一个开心的经验。那更期待总统可以在不久的将来之内，赶快也亲自来帛琉一趟，希望很快就可以成真。
In January, I received the vaccine to show my people in Palau that it's safe. We should move forward. We got on the first flight to come to Taiwan to prove to our people back home that Taiwan is safe.
1月的时候，本人接种了第一剂疫苗，就是为了要让我们帛琉全国人民证实说这绝对是一个安全可行的计划。那后来我们又搭上了第一班来到台湾的航班，也是为了要向大家证明同样一件事。
So, thank you again. And we look forward to receiving all of you as guests in our country.
再次感谢大家，那希望可以到时候在帛琉接待所有的人来我们这边玩，谢谢。
谢谢。